Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Wisdom and Light here, and I am back with another monthly horoscope. This message is for Gemini. If your sun, moon, or rising just so happens to be in Gemini, this message is divinely for you. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything I say is going to resonate. But the point of these readings is just to get a feel of what is speaking to you. And if it doesn't resonate with you, it more than likely belongs to another Gemini. Also, you have the free will, of course, to change anything that you hear that you do not like, okay? So remember that nothing is set in stone. We have the free will to choose and to make better decisions for ourselves to have a nice outcome. So, now that we've gotten all of those disclaimers out of the way, welcome to Wisdom and Light. If you're new here, hi. And thank you so much for subscribing, for sitting with me, and for being extremely patient with me as well. I love you guys, and let's dive in. So we're going to start with some oracle messages. What are some messages that Gemini needs to hear for their highest good and protection? And then from there, we're going to talk about career and then love. So, what's happening for Gemini? Gemini. Okay, the door to spirit. Okay, Gemini. Caring connections. Ooh, Gemini, this month is going to be very beautiful for you, actually. The 6th chakra. Ooh, I saw the sun, so I have to acknowledge that. The sun. Move this up. Stop. We have door to value. 1, 2. What are the messages coming in for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising? And then we have appreciation. Gemini, I actually feel that this month, the month of December 2021, is going to be very refreshing for you, and I feel that you needed this. Gemini, I feel that you just need to be around good things, good food, good people, good conversations. Because it's been relatively very rough for you, Gemini, in a sense of communication and being understood. That I am sensing for you. But you know something? Rather than focusing on everything that didn't really go as planned or all of the mishaps, I keep hearing car accidents. I'm not wishing that on anyone, but I keep hearing maybe some of you guys have fender benders or issues with your car or some delays surrounding a car or transportation. Don't know why I heard that, but that did come through in the reading. So be very mindful of driving, Gemini. Also be very mindful of commuting and trying to figure out what traffic is looking like for you guys in the month of December. By the way, if my voice sounds a little bit stuffy, I have my allergies and my sinuses, so bear with me. Thank you guys so much again for being here. So getting back to this reading, this is going to be an important month to solidify relationships, connections, and interactions. I feel that you guys there's been a connection that's been like, okay, I want to solidify this. I want to make this work. I want this to be good. So this could be maybe you've been talking about a business exchange with someone and it just hasn't been secured because life has been happening. Or maybe you're kind of waiting right now on getting the green light on paperwork that is coming in. Maybe you're waiting on moving. You're waiting on something to pull through for you. And I feel that this is going to be the month that you have to pay attention to that and focus on that, Gemini. So let's see what else is coming in. In the month of December, I'm also picking up on deep, intimate conversations coming up for you. And I feel that maybe it's because the full moon is going to be happening in Gemini, it's going to be happening in your sign. So I just feel like having important conversations is coming up. I don't know why I keep seeing two people sitting in the car just talking. You ever had like a moment where you're sitting in the car and you're talking to a close friend? That's what it feels like. It just feels like you're finally going to be heard and you're going to be understood. That's why this is coming through, because Spirit is actually going to be sending you someone that's going to help you feel heard and understood and valued and treasured and loved. Because I do feel like this year you were misunderstood, or you've been going through a lot of things and it's been very hard for you to express yourself, or you do have someone that you can express yourself to, but it's been very busy for the both of you guys. So I do feel like intimacy and deep connections is going to be a theme for you guys. And with the sixth chakra, your intuition is also going to be heightened as well, because the moon is going to be in your sign. And this lunar eclipse from the new moon in Sagittarius that just happened a few days ago is also going to be very beneficial for you, or lately your dreams have been very prophetic. So pay attention to your dreams, Gemini. Make sure you're writing things down. Make sure you're paying attention to things, because I do feel like the universe is going to be talking to you. And by talking to you, they're going to be sending people your way that's going to put the pieces to the puzzle for you. So congratulations, Gemini. I do feel like this month you're going to be getting a lot of clarity. I also feel that, Gemini, you're going to be doing something different with yourself. You could be changing your appearance, changing your hair. There's a great need of change. A lot of you are thinking about wanting to work out, wanting to lose weight. Maybe you want to gain weight. There's definitely something that you're doing to improve on your physical appearance, and I'm very proud of you guys. Another thing that's picking up for Gemini, please focus on your teeth. Getting a dentist checkup is going to be coming up for you as well. So let me just drink some water really, really quick, and then I'm going to jump into this, the last of these cards. Let's see. Woo, had my water. Okay, so the Sun card, the door to value and appreciation. You know something, Gemini? I think that you were, I keep feeling like you guys were scared that your reading was going to be heavy. And we're going to talk about that because we haven't dived into relationship and career. But this is the message that's coming in from Spirit. They're letting you know that you have a lot to look forward to, right? So please don't assume the worst. Everything is going to be okay. Now, the door to value card. Now, when we see this, we think instantly, oh my God, yes, I'm going to be making so much money. Everything's going to be amazing. Everything's going to be moving in my favor. Yes, to an extent, to a degree, but I actually feel that the door to value is you. You're valuing yourself. You're choosing yourself, and you're doing what is best for yourself. So that's amazing. Can you put the audio a little low, please? Like on the phone. That's what's the loudest. So when we think of door to value, we instantly think, is it about money? Is it about our riches? Is it about material things? Yes, but I actually feel that this is you taking the time to value yourself and having these deep emotional conversations with the people that you love is actually you valuing and honoring yourself, because you're honoring the parts of you that feels neglected, that feels like you need to be more loved. So I will say that, Gemini, maybe you feel like love is lacking, or it's just hard to talk to people that understand you. So that's something that's coming through. But this month in particular is going to be just so explosive with positivity, in a sense of they understand, they get me, I'm understood. Because I think the biggest thing that Geminis hate, more than anything, what every Gemini that I've read for, Geminis hate feeling misunderstood. And Geminis, a lot of them are very misunderstood. So the fact that you're going to be having communication and connections where you are being understood, that is a gift in itself. And I think that's the best Christmas gift that you guys can ever receive. So congratulations, Gemini. The universe heard your prayers, and you are going to be sent better relationships, better connections where you are understood. Now, with that being said, where you're going to be feeling heard and appreciated, we have to talk about the underlying tone of this reading, and that's the fact that you've been feeling very misunderstood and not appreciated by the people that matter. We're not talking about complete strangers that love and appreciate you. No. We're talking about family, close friends, your partner. Why don't you see what I see, or why aren't you supporting me the way that I would support you? Okay? Or if it has nothing to do with people, were there things that you were doing where you were not believing in yourself? And you felt that you were not worthy enough to express yourself so you can be understood by the people that you love. So what if all this time it's not that you're craving intimacy and connection from people? No, it's like you're actually holding yourself back from receiving that because people want to give that to you, Gemini. You're the one not speaking. You're the one not talking about it. You're the one that's saying, nope, what I'm saying is stupid. It's not stupid. And I feel like Gemini, you guys do that a lot. Even though you know it's not stupid and you know you're intelligent, it's like, nope, it's stupid because you guys are not going to understand it anyway. I'm wasting my time and you guys are going to make me out to be this monster or whatever, so I just don't say anything. That hasn't been working for you or honoring you. So it's two things. It's either you're holding back from saying something because you just don't want to deal with being misunderstood, or finally you get to speak with people that get it, that understand you. Either way, the energy of deep connections are coming in for you. So take advantage of this, especially with the full moon in Gemini. Take full advantage of emotional healing and emotional growth and transformation. That's definitely a vibe and a message that's coming through for you guys. So let's get into your business reading. I want to pull some tarot cards. I'm going to move this deck to the side. I'm going to pull some tarot cards. And we're going to be talking about career. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Another thing, I need to just say this, Gemini. For some of you that are in relationships, I need to just say this. For some of you, if you're in a relationship and you feel like you're talking in a different language when you're not, and your partner just does not understand you, be careful of your partner getting jealous of who you find that understanding from. You follow me with this? There's an energy here where if your partner is supposed to be that person to understand you, but they're not understanding you, right? You could end up being in a position where you are getting that understanding from someone else that is not your partner. Your person may see that person as a threat. They may be jealous of the friendship or connection that you have with this person that will see you. Meanwhile, you've been trying to get your soulmate or your person to see you all of this time. So you could go through some little riffraff. You could go through a rough patch in your relationship because they may be jealous of that. Just heard that? And I mean, it's just a heads up. Not all of you are going to be experiencing this, but some of you will. That only applies for my Geminis that are like in relationships. But even if you have friends, maybe you're going to vibe with another friend and your other friend will get jealous of that. Like, why are you talking to her? Like, why her, not me? What are the messages coming in for Gemini in their careers? We have the Ace of Wands reverse. Nothing starts until you start it, Gemini. This is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy, but it's reversed. Nothing starts. You have to put the action towards it in order for this to begin. You need to believe in yourself more. In regards to career, it's been very stagnant, so get the ball rolling. We have the Emperor card. This is going to be an important month for you to get your finances in order. Okay? Some of you guys could be moving. I feel that for you guys, or changing things around, shifting, and there's a lot of change that's happening here. Or there's something going on with getting everything in order. Like this could be your car. Whatever that helps you adult much easier is going to be a focus for you this month, with the Emperor card being here. Okay. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Okay. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Again, I feel like this is a new energy surrounding your home and your living situation. You're going to be improving upon the home. The home life is going to be a necessity for you. Feeling safe and feeling comforted. If you're not moving, there's definitely an emphasis of taking care of adult things, taking care of your responsibilities. because maybe you've been slacking or you've been partying a little bit too much, and that's fine. I love that you guys have fun, but it's time to work. And if you have been working, I do feel like you have to pay attention to more details of things, because maybe there's something that you're missing. So just make sure to pay attention to all of the fine details of things. The Five of Wands, yes. So it does feel a little bit like a crazy month money-wise. It does. It does feel a little bit all over the place, especially with the Five of Wands being here. But that's because there's a lot of movement, changes, and action happening right now. And like I said, that energy that I pick up on you dealing with your friend or your partner being jealous, it could create this vibe of not getting things done because you're dealing with stuff that doesn't really matter, but in a sense it does matter. So maybe the conversation of not being understood or heard could kind of come up while you're trying to work, and then it distracts you. So Spirit's saying try to separate the two. Try to just say there's a time for this and there's a time for that. Because there's a vibe here of maybe your partner is going to call you at work arguing, or maybe something happens where like this is not the place for this. So how about Gemini, just focus on your career stuff first and get those things handled, because I do feel like this month is going to be very emotional driven. And, you know, banks and institutions and deadlines, they don't care about what's going on in your love life or in your friendship life or in your family life. That has to get handled. So handle that first before you address people. Because there's this vibe here of you may try to handle people first and then your responsibilities, and then everything just kind of goes to shit. So be mindful of that, Gemini. What are messages coming up for Gemini surrounding love? Okay. Geminis that are single, they're saying use Oracle. Okay. Intuitively, I just felt guided to use Oracle for those questions for love. Okay. Messages for your love life from my Geminis that are single. Okay. Hostilities. Something's coming up, Gemini. I don't know. If you've been dating or just having like interactions, you may need advice or communication. And if you have been single where you're not dating, right? Another message for my single Geminis is if you want to manifest a happier outcome, you have to start thinking positively and not negatively. So remember that you are the magician in the mirror. You create your own reality. Okay, you're not binded to a reality, especially if you have the power to change course of your life. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Show me relationships, marriages. What is the divine message that they need to hear for their highest good and protection? Deceit. This could be anything where somebody's hiding or being sneaky. Somebody may be wearing a false mask, but I'm actually getting a heavy energy of money, overspending and secret spending. That could be an issue, especially if you guys are trying to plan towards moving and there's like a lot of chaos here. This could also be a level of betrayal. Remember, I picked up on jealousy coming up for Gemini. Now, for some of you, there's nothing that communication can't solve. Okay? You may not even be dealing with your partner doing something behind your back or you doing something to them. It could be that there's somebody trying to start something and then it just becomes this thing. So again, it's communication that's what's going to get you guys far, okay? Geminis that are married or in relationships, okay? We have the Temple Path. Again, this is talking about emotional healing and your spiritual journey. So I do again feel that communication is going to be very important, because when I say it's going to be very easy to misunderstand the other person, and being that the full moon is going to be in your sign this month, I believe, this could be why emotions are very heightened. So make sure you're listening more than you're speaking, Gemini. Be very careful. They're saying to pull some more messages. Okay. Gemini. Yes, spiritual. This is going to be a spiritual month. A lot of eye-opening moments for you. Next message, we also received the Man Holding a Heart. So matters of the heart, your love life is going to be of great focus for you this month, Gemini. I sense that for you. I feel that deeply. And, Women Holding a Heart. So this is definitely a very love, emotional, heart type of month. Like heartstrings type of vibe. My only advice that I'm feeling is communication is what's going to get you guys through the door. If it's about being right, then nobody's going to be heard. Communicate, but also understand where that person is coming from, and they must understand where you're coming from. Because you can communicate over and over and over, but if they don't comprehend or understand you, then it's just, it's awful. So comprehension and understanding is also going to be a theme for you this month, Gemini, when it comes to matters of the heart and emotions. But I do feel like this is going to be a beautiful month. Besides all of this other stuff, it's going to be a great month because, again, at least your feelings and your thoughts are going to be accepted, heard, and received. You just have to communicate and have understanding to where everybody's coming from. You know what people mean when they say it, and go from there. But that's what I'm seeing for Gemini in the month of December. Overall, I feel like this is going to be a very healing month, and you're going to be able to release a lot and say what you need to say. It's important to just say it. Anyways, I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming through, tuning in, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I would love to hear your input about this energy. How have you been feeling? And have you been feeling like people don't understand you? And have you been also connecting with people that do understand you? I would love to hear what's been happening with you in regards to communication. Again, I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Happy holidays.